Hello there, bag enthusiasts. Welcome back to my channel. Today we have something special in store for you. A step-by-step tutorial on creating your very own sling bag without the need for a complicated pattern. Whether you're a beginner looking to dive into the world of bag making or an experienced crafter seeking new challenge, this tutorial is perfect for you. We'll guide you through each stitch, ensuring you end up with a stylish and functional sling bag that you can proudly carry anywhere. So grab your fabric and sewing supplies and let's get started on this exciting DIY adventure. All the cutting instructions will be placed along this video and in the description below. So first what I did was I cut out my pieces using my interfacing, then I adhered them to my fabric pieces and then cut them out. I find I get better shapes when I do that. So we're going to start by making the back pocket. So these are my two pieces, the lining and exterior, backed with medium weight interfacing, a piece of webbing, and my zipper. The denim will be used for the exterior. So here I'm folding in half lengthways and I'm going to add a notch in order to mark the center of my fabric piece. I'm going to do the same for the zipper, and then I'm going to place the zipper teeth facing down on top of the right side of my fabric piece, lining up the center and the edges. After this, I'm going to repeat the steps for the lining piece, that is, notching the center and lining up right sides facing the exterior right side. So the two pieces will be right sides together. The zipper, the exterior, and the lining will be matching the raw edges. And then we will pin or clip, and we will take this zipper sandwich to our sewing machine, and we're going to use our zipper foot and sew across the top edge using about a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Just make sure you don't sew over your zipper teeth. That's the main thing. So make sure you pin everything nicely together, and then you take this to your sewing machine and do your stitching. Okay, so our zipper is now sewn in place, and this is what you should have. Now pull the exterior and lining fabrics away from the zipper and right sides out. You can finger press or you can use your iron and press, making sure to stay clear of your zipper teeth. So here I'm using my fingers and just, flattening everything, and then I'm going to take it back to my sewing machine and I'm going to top stitch across the zipper once again using a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Something to note, as you can see, my zipper is about 1 inch shorter than my fabric pieces. If this happens to you and you don't have the correct size zipper and you're using a shorter zipper, what you can do is add zipper tabs to kind of make up the space. So this is what you should have at this stage. Your zipper is now top stitched. Now we're going to add webbing to the other side of our zipper. This webbing is 1 inch wide and is 8 inches long to match the fabric. So place your webbing on the other side of your zipper teeth and sew in place. Again, make sure not to sew over your zipper teeth. This is the first time I'm using this technique, that is using webbing instead of fabric pieces to the other side of my zipper. I'm trying to cut down on the amount of fabric pieces that I would need for this bag because they're a lot. So we're using this webbing and let's hope it turns out wonderfully. Let me know down in the comments if this is a technique that you would try yourself. And if you're receiving value from this tutorial so far, please remember to hit the like button so that the algorithm will share this video with more bag making lovers. Thank you. Okay, so let's move on. This is the exterior back piece, and now we're going to place our finished pocket on top of that, matching the sides and the bottom. Then we're going to take this to our sewing machine and we're going to sew around the pocket across the webbing, down the sides and the bottom, and then we're going to sew across the webbing close to the zipper. You'll see what I mean as we go along. So after you finish pinning or clipping, you'll take this to your sewing machine and using a 1/4 inch seam allowance, you will sew around and to add the pocket in place.
Terrible things started happening when you walked away. So that's why I stay right here. Cause when all of my dreams seem so out of reach, you're crystal clear. You don't disappear, baby, no. So why would I unfollow you when you're the only thing unhallowed me? And why would I try to hide the truth when I feel so empty without you? It's getting a little bit out of control, the way you look so good without trying it out. And this addiction isn't good for my health, but I don't wanna spend another night by myself. Cause I know that I would be dumb to let you go. So why would I unfollow you when you're the only thing unhallowed me? And why would I try to hide the truth when I feel so empty without you?
Here I'm going to show you how I got the shape for my lower strap tab. First I drew a line that is 3 inches wide, and then I found the center of that line, which is 1.5, and drew a vertical line that is 3 inches as well, and across the top of that line I drew 2 inches. Then I'm going to join the points of the 2-inch line to the 3-inch bottom line, and that is how I was able to make the shape of my strap tab. So after you make this pattern, you will cut it out and then use it to cut out your fabric piece. You will need 4 of these. So this is your back pocket section, and you will And this is the other part of my lower strap tab. So this is 4 inches by 4 inches square, and I folded it in half, and then I turn the raw edges in towards the center line and fold again to make 1 inch wide strap tab, and then I sew around as shown here. And then I'm going to add a rectangle ring to this piece of fabric, and then I folded it in half and sew across to hold the rectangle ring in place. You can place the strap tab on either side of the bottom of your bag if you're using an adjustable strap that is removable, but mine won't be removable, so I'm just using one strap tab to the bottom. So place your tab between the shape that we made earlier, creating a sandwich, making sure the pieces are right sides together. And then we're going to take this to the sewing machine and sew across the bottom, or the top edge as shown here, and down the 2 sides. And then we're going to turn this out and you will see what we've got. Okay, so here we are. We finished sewing across, sewing the 3 sides, and then we're going to turn out. But before that, we're going to trim the tab down a bit, and so that everything is even. And then we're going to turn it right sides out, pulling our tab to the outside. Once everything is pulled out and flattened nicely, depending on the fabric you're using, you can press, and then you can take this back to your sewing machine and sew around all sides using a 1/8 seam allowance. I had to change my material from vinyl to denim because my machine just couldn't handle the bulk, and it was giving me a hard time to sew, so I just gave up and decided to change my material. So the steps are the same. So now you're going to measure up from the bottom 1 inch or 1.5 inches, and then pin and stitch in place as such. So our lower strap tab is now in place on the back section of our bag. So we'll move on now to making the strap. So this is my strap I've already folded and pressed, but I'm just going to show you again the same way you folded the tab in 4. That is, you make a center crease, then you fold the raw edges in toward that crease, and then fold again. As you can see, I have a piece of interfacing. This interfacing is 1.5 inch wide, and the length of the strap is 55 inches. You can make it to your liking. Also, if your machine can handle the bulk, you can also place your interfacing to match the width of your strap tab, which the entire thing is 6 inches wide by 55 inches long. Then you will fold and press and take to your sewing machine and sew around the corners using a 1/8 seam allowance, and this will give us our strap. Okay, remember I told you we needed 4 of those shapes that we made. Okay, so this is the second 2 pieces. We're going to place the strap in the center of these 2 pieces. Place the pieces right sides together, and we will sew around 3 sides like we did previously. We make sure if you're using fabric, you can add some interfacing to back our pieces. So now take it to our sewing machine, and again you will use a 1/8 seam allowance to sew around. And then after this we will turn it over to show our strap. We'll show our strap and then top stitch. If this is the first time you're coming to my channel, welcome, and if you're a returning viewer, I thank you for your support. And for the new people, for those who haven't subscribed to my channel, please remember to subscribe so that you don't miss any of my uploads. And this will be a 2 or 3 part series, so after this you will have to come back again to watch the other parts. I'm going to make a playlist. I didn't want this video to be too long. I know it can take up a lot of time and people can get frustrated if you're new to this and you're not learning. So I wanted to make it in parts so that you can take your time and make your sling bag at your own pace. So I thank you all for watching, and I hope that you will continue to support my channel.
I am so scared of falling down. I just won't climb in the first place. Hold my head under, let me drown. Because I'm empty space and I can't let things lie. It's alright, I stay the same. Give a little stargaze, sit and watch our minds change. Isn't your face one I used to know? Dancing with my eyes closed, lonely on the way home. Maybe I just miss being alone. I'll give forever and a day. Just let me sleep in this morning. I hope you read my letters. Say it's getting better. Say that I don't have to feel this empty feeling. Ooh, maybe I'm not right to choose. I can't bring myself to lose. So fold me over, make me new. Make me new. The rain is pouring down again. The clouds are getting hard to trust. Rip my heart open, be my friend, so I can feel I'm loved. And I can't tell time. It's alright, but not enough. Give a little wild sky, searching for the sunrise. Aren't your eyes the ones I used to know? Feeling like a firework, fizzled out and sunburned. Maybe I just miss being my own. I'll give forever and a day. Just let me sleep in this morning. I hope you read my letters. Say it's getting better. Say that I don't have to feel this empty feeling. Ooh, maybe I'm not right to choose.
Okay, so let's add the straps now. Fold your back piece, your back panel, in half lengthwise to find the center, and then you can mark or put a notch at the end to mark the center, and then place the strap section matching in the middle. Find the middle of that strap piece and match it up with the center of the back panel, and then we will match the raw edges and sew across to adhere, and that will be the completion of our back section of our sling bag. So what we've done, to recap, is to make our back pocket and the straps and adhere them to the exterior back panel of our bag. So I hope that you will stick with me for the other two parts of this series. So next we're going to make the front pocket section. So I hope you will come back for that. I thank you for watching and see you in the next part of this tutorial series. Thank you for watching Solly Joe. I'm Joe. I'll see you next time.